hello.
So here we are, we're on our way back from the northeast. I've just been home to the homeland where we see things about home, seeing family and all of that. And it's been nice to get away. It's the first time we've had actual time off, isn't it, Jen? For quite a while.
It's been a while, yeah. Certainly not this year, because we've just seemed to have never stopped.
Yeah, basically since New Year we've been on the go, and it's been tough, but a lot of good work's been done, which is nice. So now we're back to trying to remember what it's like to actually have time to do our own projects. And that means that, of course, the vlogs are starting to get a bit more often. Political Ring will be coming back. I have a lot to say. And all the other stuff that we love doing is coming back as well, because now I have the time to do it. It's great. But for now, we're going home. So now we're back home from visiting family. I've got something to show you because I bought this from Sir Patrick Furlong. You might know Patrick because he sends a fair amount of stuff over. I bought this. I'll show you where it is in a moment, because something else turned up at the same time, and this I was not expecting. I don't even know what's in it. We're going to find out together. Here we are. This is the thing that I actually bought, and I'm going to just get straight into it with the scissors. And as you can probably see already, one of my retro goals for this year has been achieved in February. This is an Amiga 500. I never had an Amiga as a kid. A few of my friends did, but I went from the Amstrad CPC straight to PC because of the Mega PC. So, although I played on Amigas a fair amount at other people's houses, when I got home, I was a PC gamer first and foremost. Oh, look at this. Okay, it's got a SCART connector, so we can immediately plug this in and have it work straight away on my retro setup, which is fantastic. Whoa, look at the size of that power supply. That is a chunky monkey. And here is the main system itself. Oh, she's a beauty. She is an absolute beauty. And I've been told there is a memory expansion. Don't seem to be able to get straight into that, but we'll look at that later and make sure that it's all plugged in properly and that it hasn't come apart in the post or fallen out of its place. You know, these things happen sometimes. So, we have an Amiga 500, the fantastic Amiga 500, the computer that defined most of the early 90s and late 80s in terms of home gaming, and it's got the expansion for the memory. For me, this is one of the must-have computers. It's huge, it's heavy, but it defined an era. It really did. There are certain systems in retro that you have to either have experience of or have in your collection. This is one of them. It changed the way games were done. It changed the way games were played. It changed the culture around games, especially with the cracking and all of that. We all knew someone who had dodgy games. We always had those crack intros and stuff like that. This is part of that. This is the reason a lot of us saw it. It also changed the way that we experienced culture in a very interesting way. Have you ever heard of Jesus on Ease? One of the demos that came with the Amiga. Amiga demos were a huge thing. Now I can experience them again at my own pace rather than at someone else's house. That is fantastic. I'm glad I bought it. So, let's now see what I didn't buy. I have in front of me a giant cardboard box. I don't know what's in it. We're going to find out together because I'm going to put it here. I'm going to go through it. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Memory.
I bet. There's an Amiga over there.
Yeah, oh, and it's gone that weird colour that Amigas do.
Yeah.
Now, is it a 500 or a 500 plus? Ah, that's the original 500.
It's the original 500. It's the one that I grew up playing at people's houses. And you're going to tell me you had the 500 plus, aren't you?
No, I had what would actually now be an incredibly rare model, which was a 500 in a 500 plus case.
Oh wow, you've got the equivalent of the Amstrad I have. The 6128 and the 464 box.
I had the keyboard layout of the 500 plus, but it was printed onto it, the keyboard layout of a the actual figures of a 500.
Wow.
So I had two completely blank keys.
That must have been confusing.
No, because it's all I ever knew.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what games have you got?
Yeah, this is... I don't know what's in this box. Oh. Do you want to join me?
No, I'm going to leave you get on. I've got things I must do.
Okay, first up. Here we go, first game. It's a disc from Amiga Shopper.
I remember that magazine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was one of the magazines.
Yes. Jen, with the great wisdom there. Amiga Shopper. She remembers that magazine. It was one of the magazines.
No, one of the magazines for Amigas that I remember kids at school used to get.
I'm getting told off now. So this one has High Soft Basic on it. Cool. High Soft Basic. Very nice. I don't remember High Soft Basic on Amiga. I do remember the standard workbench and all that. And I also remember trying to code games in Amos and shoot 'em up construction kit. That was cool. I like that. So what else have we got here? We have Miami Chase Disc 2. Miami Chase Disc 2. And I wonder if we've got Disc 1 somewhere. I'll put this one aside just in case. We have Amiga Format, Arcade Issue 44, which has Hired Guns, Voltage Controller DIY Hardware Project, Amos example program included. Oh, there's Amos already. Boot Fix, now Workbench 1.3 users can store their boot blocks against the virus threat.
I don't remember viruses being a thing on the Amiga. Cause
I do.
When you turned it off, they went.
Yeah, but they'd be on discs, and if you were copying discs and transferring stuff all over the place, which a lot of people were doing because copy games were big.
You
then they'd be all over.
X-Copy. Have you got a copy of X-Copy? That was the cool.
I don't know. I haven't got through anything yet.
But I remember Amiga Format.
Yeah. Well, what we've got here is source code to read a 4-button joystick. Dev pack continued. However, what they've put on here, instead of a 4-button joystick, is a Mega Drive 6-button controller. Don't plug a 6-button controller in. They go weird. Amiga Computing, Christmas 1993, has Take 2, superb complete animation editor. Rombo Take 2, animations on Amiga. One of my first introductions to computer animations was on PC, but one of my friends had something like this. Oh my goodness. We are definitely going to try that out sometime. This one is from CU Amiga. It's Alien 3 and Walker. Oh my goodness, that'll be so cool. We're going to enjoy that as well. Cover discs were a big thing. All of my friends had loads of cover discs because we couldn't afford huge amounts of games. So of course you played demos. Played the demos to death. Bonanza Brothers. Now that is an amazing game. I have the Amstrad version. It was one of the final games I ever bought on Amstrad CPC before I moved to the PC. And I have it on the Mega Drive plus the arcade via the compilations on Xbox One and PlayStation 2. So yeah, Bonanza Brothers. We're going to play that and having a lot of fun. Italia 1990. Everyone had to play Italia 1990. It was a big thing back then. Very cool. Okay, oh. Discs 1 and Disc 2 of eSWAT. Very good. I have it on, I think it's Master System. It's not a bad game. Be nice to compare. And we're going to do that on a complete Game Hammer episode where I do the comparisons and reviews. Switchblade on Amiga. Oh my goodness, a better version of the classic that I remember loving on Amstrad and Spectrum. The enhanced one for the Amiga. Very cool. Oh, this will be interesting. Amiga Power Disc 2 has Shadow Fighter. That'll be cool. Tremble with Glee as Sodden girl battles drenched female in... What? It's in English, but not as we know it. Tremble with glee as sodden girl battles drenched female in steamy Brazil on your Amiga. What the hell are you trying to say, Amiga? Power there. That's just weird. Treasure Island Dizzy. Absolutely, we're playing that one. Playing that one on Monday Night Live. Definitely. Advanced Fruit Machine Simulator for simulating advanced fruit machines. Never been a fan of that kind of thing. But you know, sometimes people love it. I've just never been one for fruit machine games. I don't know why. Escape from Colditz on Amiga. This is interesting. I had the board game as a kid, Escape from Colditz, because my dad had it when he was a kid. So I got to play it second hand from my dad. That's interesting. I didn't know there was a game version. I remember the board game. Very tough board game. Very tough to win. Miami Chase, Disc 1 to go with Disc 2. So Miami Chase on an Amiga. Very nice. Stunt Car Racer. Have you noticed that they're all the discs are blue? All the Amiga discs are blue. This is PC discs tended to be black for high density and blue for double density. So perhaps that's why these are all blue. But Amiga discs were formatted different. Very interesting. Stunt Car Racer. I don't remember playing that much on Amiga, so that'd be interesting. But what I do remember, Lotus Turbo Challenge. This one's Lotus Turbo Challenge 2, but I do remember Lotus Turbo Challenge being a big thing. Played a lot of that as a kid. Looking forward to playing it again now. Advanced Ski Simulator for simulating advanced skis. Not just your standard basic trainer ski. Advanced. The Amiga Format Collection. Dev Pack. Oh my goodness. Dev Pack. Dev Pack 2 on Amiga. A complete copy of it. Complete programming package. Take some tips from Populous 2 creators Bullfrog as you tutor you to games writing prowess with this fully featured machine code package. We could create Amiga games with a cover disc. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is going to be so much fun. We're going to try that out at some point. Another one from Amiga Format. Amos Professional. Amos Pro, the ultimate basic programming tool. The full thing? Okay, this is one of how many ever discs there are. Disc 67A. Amos Professional. Okay, this is basically like an advanced basic programming language with enhancements. Very, very easy to pick up and use. Oh, that's definitely going to be something we play. Making an Amiga game, that'd be amazing. I've done that for years. Micro Machines! Micro Machines is a great game, love it. Oh, we'll play that, definitely. And Dizzy Prince of the Yoke Folk. We can play, oh, this is fantastic. That is cool. But even that's not all, because that's just the start. Oh, a magazine. Britain's best-selling active magazine for Amiga users. July 2021. Okay, Amiga Addict. This is interesting. Ooh. Interviews, stuff about new games. That is very cool. Apparently it had a cover disc as well. Haha, cool. Well, what would be on it? Slayers of High Toro exclusive demo. Wow, very cool. I'm going to enjoy reading that. That's going to be interesting. Thank you. Oh my god, I remembered this. I remember this from when I was trying it out at my friend Adam's house. Shoot 'em up construction kit. We are making a game on Live Game Coding, an Amiga game. Oh yes, you heard it here now. That's going to be great. Oh my goodness, so much in here. So much in here. What's this? Sinclair user. Playable demo of Viz and 8 games. Oh wow. Survivor, Gunsmoke, Goldmine, Temple of Vran, Dynamite Dan 2, and Gold Mine for the Sam. Oh my goodness, you don't see that much. So, 48K version of Goldmine and for Goldmine for the Sam Coupe. Very interesting. Okay, that's going to be cool. That's going to be very cool. Another one from Sinclair User, The Great 8. Double Take full game from Ocean. I don't know what Double Take is. We'll have a look at that. Mutant, the complete game. A playable demo of Pit Fighter. Oh, music. 2 fab music programs. A sound to light program. Move over, Kylie. Sound to light. Oh, takes in the sound data and turns it into a light show. That's cool. That is cool. So we've got Pit Fighter demo, Mutants, Light Sound 10, and then Tips Amazing, Double Take, Music 1, Music 2, and Pokes. There we go. That actually sounds really cool. We'll have a look at that at some point. An Amiga 2-button mouse. Oh, fantastic. Oh my goodness, it's heavy. I remember it being heavy. And it's the ball style mouse. Oh my goodness. The sounds, it takes me back to when I was playing it at friends' houses. That is fantastic. Ooh, what there? Dizzy's Excellent Adventures for the Amiga. Oh my god, Patrick, thank you so much. Panic Dizzy, Bubble Dizzy, Prince of the Oak Folks, Spellbound, and Quick Snacks. Oh, Dizzy's Excellent Adventure. Dizzy's Excellent Adventure Disc 2. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. Thank you. Oh, that is amazing. CJ's Elephant Antics. This was when Codemasters wanted to try and move away from the Oliver twins owning Dizzy and basically therefore owning Codemasters' mascot to creating their own version, which was CJ the Elephant. But what they actually did was essentially rip off New Zealand Story for the actual game. So that'll be interesting to play and compare to New Zealand Story, which I remember playing on an Amiga. Oh, Space Crusade on the Amiga. We're going to play that. Oh, Space Crusade was my introduction to the Warhammer universe, and I loved it. Nitro Boost Challenge. This is not what I know. Looks interesting though. What is it? Incredibly fast action. Drive harder and faster for 5 different stages. So it's a racy, drivey game. Very interesting. Car chases. Okay. Okay, that should be interesting. Not one I've ever played, so it'll be good to see it. Captain Dynamo. What is this? It's some kind of action platformer? Interesting. Captain Dynamo, action platformer. Not one I'm familiar with. Again, very fun to give that a try, yes. Super Sim Pack. International 3D Tennis, Crazy Cars 2, oh very nice, Italy 1990, and Airborne Ranger. Okay, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Remember Crazy Cars, I think, originally released as Italy 1990 Winners Edition. It's just now called Italy 1990, that'll be interesting. Okay. Heavy manual inside, and this is on tape. It's for the Commodore. Okay, the Commodore 64. That'll be cool, yeah. We'll have a lot of fun with that. Oh my goodness, there's so much in here. Won't be here a while. 6 of the best from Sinclair User. Playable demo of Robocop 2. And free games, Draconis Trantor. Trantor the Last Stormtrooper. Stardust and Piggy Punks. I have no idea what Piggy Punks is. We are going to play it. I like that sort of thing, it's fun. Horace Goes Skiing on the Commodore 64. Interesting. I don't remember playing Horace Goes Skiing on a Commodore. I do remember playing it a fair amount on the ZX Spectrum, because when my cousin first got a Spectrum back in the day, you didn't have many games, because you didn't, you know, you got your computer and your games, so we played a lot of Horace. This is another Sinclair User, The Great 8, January 92. Playable demo of Lemmings on Spectrum, very nice. Dundarroch, fully playable classic arcade adventure, part 2 of the Gremlin trilogy. Okay, Dundarroch, I remember that one. Oh, that'll be interesting. Assassin, complete and original game. Shockwave Rider, love Shockwave Rider, really good game. And Lyra 2, more amazing music demos. No idea what that is, we'll enjoy that. Murderer, Ghastly Manor, the location of horrifying homicide. What is this? We set the scene, now you solve the murder. Nearly 3 million unique murders provide the ultimate Oh, classic race against the clock. Just 2 hours to solve the crime. Point and click control. Okay, This is going to be very interesting. It's a whodunit, but it's a whodunit that appears to be different every time we play. Okay, we're playing this, probably live. We're going to see how we do it. You heard it here first. Pub Trivia Quiz Simulator. Definitely one we're playing on Monday Night Live. Pub Trivia Quiz Simulator. That's going to be fun. That is definitely going to be a fun one. We played The Weakest Link and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on PlayStation and PlayStation 2 on a Monday Night Live and had a lot of fun, so we definitely need to try that. Okay, this is Sinclair Users Great 8. Great 8-6. Okay. Predator 2 playable demo and 8 free games. Mean Streak. Halls of the Things. Rommel's Revenge. Return of the Things. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Plus, put word in the Spectrum's mouth with our sound sampling program. That'll be cool. Sound sampling. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, that would be very strange. Getting the Spectrum to talk in your own voice. All I'm thinking now is, welcome to Treasure Island Dizzy. Diddly-dee-dee-dee. Ba-da-da-da-da. Spellbound Dizzy. Very nice. And Zool. I remember playing a lot of this back in the day on the Amiga. Zool, Disc 1 and Disc 2. Sponsored by Chupa Chups. Okay, we're going to have a lot of fun with these. These are fantastic, man. Crystal Kingdom Dizzy on Amiga. Oh my goodness, so much Dizzy. This is so cool. Thank you so much, Patrick. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The full thing. Amos. Amos the creator is like nothing you've ever seen before on the Amiga. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the discs are here. Program disc, data disc, extras disc. All fantastic. This is version 1.3, the full user guide. Everything's here. We are making a game on the Amiga. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're making a game on the Amiga. Oh, this is so good. Oh my goodness. This has made my month. This really has. Oh my goodness. It's all here. Every single part. Oh my goodness. We're making a game. We're making the game with Shoot 'em Up Construction Kit and Amos. Fantastic, Dizzy. Will entertain you for a long time, says Amiga Power. Oh my goodness. Oh. Amiga Power, Christmas Dizzy, and Terminator 2, the arcade game, and then the 2 discs of Fantastic Dizzy. Christmas Dizzy. Totally non-Christmas related mini Dizzy game from Codemasters. Very interesting. I'm going to put that with the other things for the cover discs. Fantastic! Oh my goodness, this is so much, man. Full box of Zool, Ninja of the Nth Dimension. Not for resale. Disc 1, Disc 2, and 3D construction kit. Oh. Oh my goodness. Now here's the thing. I've made a game in 3D construction kit. It's called Dirk Headstrong and the Martian Madness, and it's very cool. I made it on the Amstrad. The Amiga version of 3D construction kit adds animations and extras. It's going to be a very different experience. Oh my goodness. We are going to have so much fun. We really are. We really are. Batman the Caped Crusader. I didn't know this was out on Amiga. I thought this was Commodore. It is! It's Commodore 64. No, that's Spectrum. That's Spectrum. It's a Speccy version. I didn't know it was out on Spectrum. I thought it was Commodore only. Have I played the Amstrad version? I might be getting confused. Okay. But Commodore... sorry, Spectrum. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh my goodness, I saw this. I almost bid on one of these on eBay last year. World Beaters presents Giants. Rolling Thunder, Gauntlet 2, 720 Degrees, Outrun, and California Games. Is this? For use on Amstrad. Outrun on Amstrad is notorious. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. It's notorious. Is Outrun on its own cassette? Because I have to ask this. Is Outrun on its own cassette? It is apparently on its own cassette. There's a reason for this. Outrun on Amstrad has no sound. Now you might remember that Outrun has a very, very distinctive soundtrack, which is not present in the game on the Amstrad CPC. It's completely silent. So they put the soundtrack on the other side of the cassette. You're supposed to stick it in your stereo. Oh, we're going to have fun with that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, this is very interesting. The only one good enough to be called Premier Manager. Premier Manager, my goodness. Oh, Amiga version of Premier Manager. I remember this from back in the day. Disc's a little bit damaged, but that's repairable. Oh, I remember Premier Manager. It was fun. It was a really good football game. And then Premier Manager 3. Oh my goodness. Oh, with the Premier multi-edit system. And the weird copy protection. Yeah, Premier Manager 3. Discs 1, Disc 2, Disc 3. Is it Disc 3? No. It's not. Okay. I'm going to just disentangle this. So, someone has at some point added in another Amiga thing. See you Amiga Disc 59, Goal, supported by Adidas. 6 minutes of end-to-end football action and Dino Dini's superstar-related soccer sim, plus your chance to net a limited edition football shirt in an amazing competition. Requires a megabyte thing, but we have one of those. Okay. Very cool. That is fantastic. Okay, that's the end of the box. So, my goodness, Patrick, thank you so much. I knew, because I bought the Amiga off him, I knew that was coming. I didn't know anything about this, like what was in here. My goodness. Thank you so much. We're going to have so much fun on the Game Hammer shows. Join me. We are going to be playing a fair few of these. Thank you. If you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help create future videos. That's patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. And I've got an extra special thanks going out to Chief89, Sam Yates, Retro Mickey82, Mo Henry, and George Botterini. Thank you so much, guys.